And we are back to the airship. We got 60-second turn timer, expert AI, progressive cards, balance splits dice, no alliances, no fog, but we do have blizzards. It's me versus green, so I can go for the one hold here, or I can try to sabotage him here because he's gonna get all of that. I think I do need to attack him. I can't get rid of him though, which is a problem. Maybe do both. Secure that for myself. And we do get it. Alright. So we get an outpost here. And then we trim him a little bit and do what we can. He can completely sabotage me, but kind of do a twofold attack instead of putting all of my eggs in this basket. Full settings look like this. Our normal 1v1 settings. We are back on the rank grind. And we're going to start biggest map to smallest to coincide with our smallest to biggest with the zombie games we've been doing. So he's not going to be able to stop me here. He needs the bot too. He needs to put in here and go to war with me, I think. A lot of honeypots on this map. Our rival is going to be General Mustachio. Instead, he puts it on the right side, where there's a lot of bots. Now, this is a good play. He gets a 4v2 on me here. And he gets a 5v2 on me there. Impressive. But he doesn't hit any more. Okay. A little bit conservative, and he's going to let me hold this unless the bot breaks me. And purple is a stacker and puts in behind him. Interesting. Let's see what Airship has here. This is currently the biggest map in Risk. And we are operating on 93 territories with blizzards. If we didn't have blizzards on, it would be 104. Red puts in, so red is going to be a taker. Purple is going to be a stacker. And we're going to see what orange is going to be. I lose another 2 there. So he's going to go over here. That means I have a lot of freelance to really secure the left side of the map. Unless orange sabotages right here. I think orange is going to try to get this, yeah. Okay, that could be a breaker. It looks like a breaker, actually, so he's going to get out. I didn't get broken here, though. Wait a second, hold on. It's a taker, okay, and it still has a chance to break. It doesn't break, holy moly. So that's that you can't trust the bots to do anything. You can't. You absolutely can't. And this is the airship, so greed is the name of the game. And I think I just completely remove him. More than anything, get him out of this side, leave me with the bot, and then leave him to his own devices. So bang, and then I think I just take as much here as I can while getting rid of him there. I might get broken by the bot, but we're going to have a lot of territory. I get a little bit risky. We get it, and I might be able to secure this now. We do. Incredible. All right, orange will break me here most likely, but I'll try. I'll try to block. That way the 4 might go up instead of in. Alright. Me and General Mustachio. So he's going to take this, even though purple is in fact going to put on this 3 because it's its biggest stack. I'm pretty confident purple puts here and rolls him because purple is a stacking bot. They will always put on their biggest stack, and if you can see it, the 3 is currently its biggest stack. Yep. Oh, he's gonna learn today, but that doesn't roll, does it? Because an 8v5 isn't 100%? Oh, it rolls, and it fails. Yeah, it fails. Alright, now purple will put on a 2 stack, either this one or this one, and that means we need to get rid of this to force purple to put. So knowing what the bots do is so massive in these settings. I didn't block this, so red will probably break. But as you can see, red is a taking bot. So red will do everything in its power to take bonuses that it already has precedence in, more so than breaking. Now, I might get broken here, though. Yes. Okay, so it is just voluntarily rolling out everything. I do lose this, but still maintain the hidden position as well as the territory. That's not a bad trade for my 3 bonuses. Now, do we get broken by orange? Because this is a nice honeypot for orange. Yep. It goes up. Yes, sir. So, again, manipulating the bots is really key to these settings, and now I can completely take the top left. Now, orange is going to reroute. we want to expand as much as possible without feeding. And actually, I can bow up to orange. I can bow up to orange. But I think I'd rather just get the one hold, because this is a one hold for all of this. So I'm actually going to do that and let orange break whatever he needs to. And depending on the dice right here... Okay, rough dice. Okay, we got rid of purple. Purple will now put in with him. And we will reroute like so. Alright. We want the entire left side. Just make it easy for us. And next turn we can go to war with orange. Now green's going to try to do the same thing on his side, but he is going to be dramatically behind me in his endeavor. And that's it. That's all he does. He doesn't realize how important the territory is every time. So at 12 territory, you get an extra troop. At 15, you get 2 extra troops. 18, 3, 21, 4. It just keeps going up. The more territory you have, the more troop you get rewarded with. And that is, on these bigger maps, it's almost as important as the bonus itself. On the smaller maps, it doesn't really matter because typically you're not going to have more than 12 territories, right? But here, it really does. I'm getting, what is that? Like 7 extra troops just for having all of these spots locked down. And then I'm getting an oodle amount, a ridiculous amount, with the actual bonuses themselves. So he's just in a really tough spot. And he's going to have to bank on me feeding him some bot kills in order to beat me here, I think. But we'll see. We'll see what he does. Orange will most likely slam off the 7. Okay, I'm going to get double tap. Now, because orange got greedy and put 2 7s on me, I might get out with only losing this one. Unless it gets god dice like that. Oh, look at that. That's it. Orange just gives a little left tap and says, you take it from here. Alright. I need to go god mode on orange now before orange can trade. So I'm going to get a little bit tipsy. We're going to leave purple here. I'm just going to take this from red. And then I'm going to challenge orange. 7 on the 9, but we get more material. And that's a dead end. That's good to know. I actually forgot that that didn't connect. And that's okay. We take that, and then we're going to block orange and try to funnel orange to go this way so I can take all of that. So the time is against green here. He trades first in a lobby full of bots who are notorious for trading. I think green is new in general, or he's new to the 1v1 settings. So him greeting now for another bonus will inherently feed me purple, which is very unfortunate for him. Now this actually is key because he has access to this part of the map and I do not. I have to go through all of this to get here. So if he puts a little bit of insurance here, this could be huge. But because he's actually in a great spot if he's able to take all of this and hold. This is a 1 guard for all of this, to where on my side of things, I can 2 guard at best, right? I can 1 guard here, maybe 1 here, and then here. I can like 2 guard this, 2 guard this. Mine will always be a 2 guard, to where his extension can be a 1 guard all the way to this point for this entire portion of the map. This is just such an incredible honeypot map. So many bonuses. All right, so green... Green is in trouble. Green is in trouble. Orange needs to set and slam me. Yep. All right, that's what green needed. But even if I lose my 7 in multiple bonuses, I'm still looking really good. I don't even lose the 7 off the rip. 9 comes in. And orange is not an overhitter. It doesn't care. Orange could care less. Just do that. Now, purple, I am kind of feeding purple, but honestly, I'm not, I really don't care all that much about it. I'm going to get a little bit greedy for 3v1. Let's see. And I try to put this at 30 seconds, but 30 seconds has not been introduced yet. Fantastic. Orange cannot trade. Now we have a 2 guard. Purple could trade. So I'm actually going to get rid of purple there. Extended 2 guard. I try to put this at 30 seconds, but you can only do 30 seconds in Play with Friends right now. So rank will only let you go as low as 60. It won't even let you go 45. So they're still working that out. But if and when they do add that to ranked, I'm going to go for the 30-second 1v1s. I think that would be incredible. Because it really keeps you on your toes. But this is going pretty well here. I don't mind starting a new series with a nice win right out the gate. It's not over yet, but it is looking quite well for us. Purple continues to put in. And purple card skips on 3, no trade. So now purple is a infinitely lucrative kill stuck on 3 with just crumbs. So if I'm green, I am desperately going for this purple kill for those free 3 cards. So I need to put in here, and green could do it. Green could literally put in here, bang, boom. All he needs is like 5 or 6 added here, maybe a couple more for instruments as red gets rid of green there. But I don't know if green has it in his repertoire to pull off such a kill. Orange is in a similar position but has already traded. Orange will probably roll out here. And on top of that, green's 27. Can't get through all of this red. So this is so important. And if green puts here, it's not over. If green loses this, it is all over. It is 100% over. And it looks like orange is actually going to feed purple to him. All right, 24. So he gets like, he can make this like a 6. I'm just going to make that a 20 to say no to red. And then I'm going to get crazy. And I can just leave orange. I can take more. Or I can just play the kill guard game with orange and make sure he can't get the orange kill, which I kind of like. And then we'll get my troops tucked furthest away to the front line. Because I'm getting so many troops per turn, I don't need to do anything dramatic. I'm just going to win by proxy. He's getting 6 troops. I'm getting 34. So his only way to win is to chain kills, and now I have denied him the orange kill. And it looks like he's actually going to feed orange the purple kill. Never mind. He's kind of acting like a bot. So we are going to get some really high-level players, so we're just going to take these and run with them, and purple's going to card skip again. So a stacker bot that can't actually use his stack is what we're seeing here. Red with a plus 15. So actually, that maybe could have rolled the 8. I miscalculated. I didn't even count the bonuses. I was only looking at the territory. 69 troops for the red bot. 69 troops. All right, if orange doesn't trade, I think the game ends almost immediately. Because then I make a very simple kill. And then I can actually run cross-country and kill purple in the same fell swoop. If orange doesn't trade, the game ends. If orange trades, I can probably still get the purple kill. But if orange doesn't, this is GG. No trade, okay. Orange feeds purple. So now I can kill orange, and I can head straight down Chinatown and get purple as well, and that will go into him. All right, let's do it. 60 seconds in a dream. Orange has 20 or so troops, so I don't even need to send that many, but I will send enough to get the kill. All right, 12 will send 25. 24. All right, we will now trade off of that. We can now get a little bit ambitious with this. And also, I do have to be wary. If Spectrum fails me in a time like this, I could lose all momentum. So I just want to keep that in mind as well. Just milk this for all it's worth. Get a little bit risky for the bisky. Secure the goods. And that's how we do it. We're going to get the cleanup on the way out. We are ordering this to go. And I'm a big fan. Now, I did cut off my supply chain here. So it's going to be a little bit more awkward. And actually, the trade really wasn't that big. So we're going to have to go ahead and secure purple right away. And now we have enough to get red. And we'll save green for last. Now, he gets the second place regardless. Because it is a 1v1. And actually can't kill red. So I'm just going to slam him. And then we're gonna block red here. So he'd have to kill this and go through the 13 and kill it. It is possible, but I have 111 troops to his 28. He has to, even if he trades, it's gonna be difficult. Just gotta give him some Arco encouragement. Well played, buddy. General Mustachio can hopefully take this and win his next 3 games. But for now, this one's going to be ours. Looks like he might bot out here. So that's the airship looking good. The next one we can tackle is Command Base C1X, which has 100 territories right on the number. But with blizzards, it goes down to 90 territories. So that'll be the second biggest map in Risk. Now, typically, I wouldn't recommend the big maps for 1v1s because of the territory bonus and the turn order being so pivotal. But that's where the bots come in. The bots are here to help, in case you do go after your opponent, they're here to help temper that as Spectrum comes in for a very late sponsorship. And this is what I was talking about. If I'm trying to maximize the turn timer and my internet cuts out, I actually will fail both kills. Instead of just going ahead and securing the first one. It's happened before, and it will probably happen again as we are disconnecting from the game, and green might win by proxy. Although at this point, I think my white bot would actually win the game. But this does make it a little bit more cinematic, a little bit more nerve-wracking, for sure. Please stand by. Oh, man. Anytime now, buddy. Try to reconnecting. Yes, please. Please. Everything that I held dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, this is problematic. This is definitely problematic. I just checked the internet and it says it's working flawlessly, so that's even more concerning. This did happen recently on Africa, where it just DC'd me out of the game, and it would not let me reconnect. We ended up having to quit, unfortunately. Now I did finish my opponent off, but I did not kill the zombie, so I ended up probably getting a loss in the record, to where this one I would presume my bot just wins. But this would be an incredibly, like, frustrating way to end the game. Just no kind of, like, assuming the conclusion, given the troop discrepancy. I mean, I will know if I won or not, given the rank points that come in. If we get more, that means we did win. There we go. We're back, baby, I think. Hopefully, maybe, you know. Whoa, this is intense. Okay. Okay. And that's the same points I have. There's no way the game ended that quickly if I didn't win. 301. I will leave a comment on this video to see whether or not we were given the points that we deserved or not. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you on the flip. Peace.